All right, Tony, thank you. Well, fans of Punxsutawney Phil aren't the only ones to have this week circled on their calendars. It is also the week the gardeners need to start prepping seeds for this summer's bountiful vegetable gardens. And our garden expert, Derek Thomas with Thomas Landscapes, joins us now with the do's and the don'ts of getting out there and starting your garden. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay, thank you. But it is hard to understand that now is the time, Derek.
It doesn't feel
cold.
like it.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's brutal after yesterday. But
Definitely.
Yeah, now's the time. You know, most of your cool season vegetables are going to need, giving them about a 3 to 4 week jump on the season is going to help. And then your warm vegetables like tomatoes will really benefit from about a 6 to 7 week jump. So now's the time to think about seeds. Some of the things to remember is that when you're planting your seeds, make sure that you're going to be starting with seeds. Now you see all of the packages here. Take a look at the back. The back should say packaged for 2011.
Okay.
Because stuff that was from last year, the germination rates have gone down a lot. So where a germination rate may be 90%, it may reduce down to 50.
Okay.
Make sure that you do that. Make sure that you're buying your seeds from a reputable place, because there are some seeds, some flower seeds like echinacea, need to actually be what's called scarified. That's the process of freezing and then thawing the seed before the seed will germinate. So make sure you're buying it from a reputable place. Make sure that you're starting with a soil. If you're going to go the old-fashioned route, this is what's called a peat pot. You would fill that with the soil. Make sure that you're going to start with a soil that's actually a seed starter soil. The reason for that is those soils are usually bacteria neutral, and they're not going to have any of the harmful bacteria that can hurt the plant.
Okay.
Because when seeds germinate, they're pretty vulnerable to anything that can come down the pipe.
Okay.
And if you want to, you can also start with a kit like this. This kit is one that is prepared for you. Burpee has done it. It's got a little diagram and some stakes. And inside here, we've got peat pots. And what we're going to actually do for just a moment from now, I'm going to drop that peat pot in there. I'm going to put a little bit of water in there. And what the peat pellets do is they will expand 10 times their size. And peat is a sterile potting medium that's perfect for seeds.
Can I move it in front here, Derek, so the folks can see it?
Yeah, we can see that expanding. I'm going to use that in just a second there. But this is a traditional kit here from Burpee. It's got 36 cells. You can take any of your seeds. And remember, some of your seeds are going to be really, really tiny. This is a mesclun lettuce mix, and some of the seeds are, extremely tiny. So when you're doing that, it's usually a good idea to start with, clean hands and little bit of patience.
So now, Derek, please forgive my ignorance in this. You have something like this. You put in these seeds. These are like 1 by 1 or 1.5 by 1. In the end, do you have like a big old bountiful garden in this one thing, or do you take them out? I know that's not a smart question.
No. That's a very good question. You are going to take them out. This is a way to get them started.
Get them started. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, because putting them outdoors, you're going to have rain, you're going to have, erosion, things like that can make the seed go away, and your tomatoes may end up down in your neighbor's yard.
And we don't want that if I did it. Okay.
Another thing that I wanted to point out really quickly for those who are completely green, they have come out this year with just this entire kit is all recycled product, including the tray. The fertilizer that they give you is an all-organic fertilizer. That way, if you want to be completely green, and you can even get organic seeds.
All right.
So if you want to be completely organic, this is neat because it gets the kids involved. And we have just expanded that peat pellet there. And what we're going to do is, and what Disney has done, this is a great idea because it's going to get the kids involved. You can do that. You put about 2 seeds in each one of those, and then you want to have a light source, which we have a fluorescent light, which is a great light source. Keep them warm, they'll germinate, and within 6 weeks you'll be ready to put those tomatoes out.
We're completely out of time. Can we buy cheap roses for Valentine's Day, yes or no?
Yes, we can. The one thing that you want to make sure when you're buying roses used to be attacked by a bacteria. That's no longer the thing. You can go to places like Whole Foods, you can go to some of your grocery stores. Make sure that you talk with them, make sure that you get something that's just come in. And put a fresh cut on that rose. And when you put the fresh cut, put it in water immediately after the cut.
And then give it to your boo. Okay, thank you so much. You'll be getting roses made with love, maybe not that expensive this year.
Well, thank you.
All right, back to you, Tony.
Okay, very good. All right, thank you very much.